What is up, party peoples? It is Friday? It's Friday. You know the rest of the song lyrics. How you guys doing? What the heck are we doing here? I don't know what this is. I'm gonna say Lords of the Fallen. If it's not that, it's Monster Hunter World. Wilds. I think it's Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm gonna go with Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay. Just making sure. Good. I'm glad that I'm not blind. What's up, Zane? I have been watered. Can't believe this. I do wonder if GameDuel has done this on purpose, it being Friday, the Monster Hunter day, so he puts the Monster Hunter game that I cannot Monster Hunter play. Good one. This is Hot Wheels something or other. Don't know which one. Beat That is a game? I didn't know Hot Wheels Beat That was a game. It's the second one. What's up, sorry, Ava? It is Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. Nobody talked about that game. There were a decent amount of people that talked about the first one, but not very many talked about the second for whatever reason. What's up, Tenjin? GameDuel here. This is Monster Hunter Wilds, the game you would like to but can't play. Look at it, eat a dick. And this is where I'd place Monster Hunter if I had one. Is this Artorias? It is Artorias. I have not seen very much of you. I don't know how I recognize that from a gauntlet. See, guys, I told you I like hands. Not so much his hands, but you know what I mean. Shoutouts to both Mari_N and Bimton for liking hands. They are based for that. Garage, Artifact, Anomalies. Is this, frick. What was the name of the game? It was like something watch, something. The whole point of the game is that you're supposed to watch for things that are different in each room and then point them out, and they're called anomalies. I'm on something duty. I'm on observation duty. It's not that! Why are you even in the database if you're not? Whatever. Narrative driven, auto repair, nuclear zone. I'm sorry, what? What's up, bats? Are they? Do they have a redeem so I can make them see this clip I'm about to make? Not to my knowledge. And I don't think it matters. -2 greeting. What do you mean? Oh, you're -2 to bats, I see. Cool as a cucumber. I think that is a ±0. You're fine, bats. Don't let this guy get to you. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So, by the way, guys, I didn't know this before, but I found this out now. Apparently, in OBS, you can open a preview of things. So one of the things that I just did recently is like open a preview of my capture cards, so I won't have to actually like switch my monitors around anymore. So that's cool. But it's gonna feel a little bit weird playing a console game on my heckin' main monitor, but whatever, I'll get over it. -2 title 2? What do you mean? My title's fine. How you doing, Diamond Yuo? You know, you saying that makes me feel like that's an incredibly realistic thing in Street Fighter. Most of the women mainly fight with their legs because kicks are more powerful, and that would help make up for the mass difference with the men they are fighting. Wait, what? Where did that come from? Oh, hey, Strong. Speaking of Street Fighter, what's up? My man, you didn't know that? I don't Steam, and I know that about OBS, but at least you learned. Congrats. I knew that I could make a preview, but I didn't think that I could make a preview of a singular source. So now I don't have to do, like, OBS gaming. I thought I had to bring everything that you can see now on the stream onto my main monitor, so I would be staring at my own face the whole day. But no, it doesn't quite work like that. I can just take one source, put it somewhere else. The thing that only kind of sucks about that, though, is I don't think OBS has different video layers, or maybe it did recently with one of the patches. So I probably could use some of the footage from my streams for recording, what's it called? For recording 100%, but whatever. You have to read this. See the Street Fighter restreaming guidelines? Oh my goodness. Is Capcom doing that thing again where they hate everybody and they pop burst before anyone's even started a combo? Only the timer section of the in-game screen during a match may be displayed. Audio from official broadcast may not be used in your stream. Is this about restreaming specifically Street Fighter 6 tournaments? This isn't very relevant to me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if that's the case, then that's not super relevant to me. But this is still weird. Audio from the official broadcast may not be used in your stream. Is this for, like, the Capcom Cup? I'm so confused. Oh, wait, is this, like... That's weird. This is for restreaming it, but I guess to make sure that the people that are watching the other person restreaming it are watching the main channel. That's so... What? Like, the timer is there just so that you can sync up, but... I don't understand. It's relevant to any other person who would want to restream. Capcom said, nope, don't touch our Chipotle ads. But yeah, no, this is meant to be like, if you've ever seen someone restreaming, say, I'm gonna use this as an example, VTuber debuts, right? It sometimes, or I think a lot of the time, they'll do the thing where they're like, okay, here's the time that I'm at when watching their video, and you're gonna see me reacting to the things that they're doing on their debut, but go to the actual debut of the stream so that you can see what's going on there, and they can get the viewership and whatnot. And, yeah, so it's the same ballpark, I guess. If you're gonna restream a Capcom Street Fighter 6 event, you give them the timer so that the people watching you know where to go on the main stream, but they still get you and your reactions to it. Which is, Capcom, you're a little bit weird for that one, but I guess I just won't think about it. Oh, by the way, your wish has been granted. You wanted it, you got it. What is this? If this is porn, what? What's going on? What did they do? They killed the character? Pog? Unplayable? No, hold on. Significant bug for Fairy. After hitting the opponent with 236L with it and having grabbed them, bar L will not connect with opponent for the first frame after they wake up. Doing any action on wake up prolongs the effect, usually for the entire duration of the move. That's hilarious. Okay. So you're telling me I finally get to mash against Fairy now? Mashing on wake up is now viable versus her. Auto repair, nuclear zone, narrative driven, anomalies, and garage. I don't heckin' know, man. Beam NG drive. That is not it. Research zone, arcade machine, puzzle solving. Gradius? Dynamic weather, gear scavenging, radiation storms. Risk of rain? Who? Car customization, crafting upgrades, driving simulator. H2 overdrive? That's not it. Arcade machine, anomalies, car customization. Is this like initial D? It's not in here. Mario Kart? There's a Mario Kart arcade cabinet, but I don't remember what it's called. And it's also like the worst Mario Kart you could ever play in your life. I wish I was joking. Super Circuit? Bro, I'm right! Oh, wait, is this? I might know this one. Paranormal events, mysterious signals, alternate dimension, collecting resources, environmental hazards. I don't... Is this called Pacific Drive or something? Okay, yeah, I've seen this one time. I saw, like, a clip of Silvervale playing this. Speaking of which, her 24-hour stream has started today, I believe. I saw, like, a clip of her playing this, or, like, beginning it, and then I said, you know, this is the kind of game that I might want to play, and then I stopped watching. What's up, Lux? It's Digimon World 3? That's not right. What's up, Hermit? 10 streak to say wow. Hashtag Silvervale ad. Oh my god. This is why I don't like saying the name of VTubers that I watch. Wow. What are you guys, Doge? I have been watered. Why have I been watered? The heck is Dodge? That is not what I said. Because you're clearly thirsty. Question marks? For who? What are you talking about? Before 2019, not third person, more than single player. Odd blops. First person shooter, split screen, multiplayer, before 2010. But not part of the Call of Duty series? Battlefield? Wait, was Battlefield... Was this split screen? It is not Battlefield. Halo. Combat Evolved. It is not Halo. But it is sci-fi. Crackdown. There were 3 Crackdowns. I think I do this every time I remember that Crackdown exists. Do I? I hope not. Crackdown was third person? Oh, frick me. Bulletstorm. Bro, what frickin' game is this? Stealth sci-fi action. Not on the Wii, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. It's before 2001. 007? Those are O's, not zeros. Nintendo and Rareware. Perfect Dark? Wait, Perfect Dark Zero was N64, right? I don't remember which is which. Frick! Okay, it's the first perfect arc. Got his ass. I'm the greatest. That's that. And now everyone who comes in here an hour in is gonna say, damn, what the heck happened? Did Steven skip the frickin' Game Duel daily? And then I'm gonna say, no, I just blew through it because I'm the greatest. Strong when he has all the hints possible be like. Whatever, bro. Who asked you? Anyway, we got a video game to play, don't we? As soon as my... Hello? There we go. Software update. Oh, you must be joking. Do you? Yes, I do. What is he saying? I can't hear him. He sounds muffled. Maybe if he takes his own penis out of his mouth, I can understand. Hey, man. Somebody's got to do it. Yesterday, I assumed you were going to play Audible books all day. Don't tempt me. This button. And I should also do this. This feels weird. Because also, it's not like strictly... It's not strictly the fact that I'm now playing my console games on my main monitor, it's also the fact that I'm dealing with, like, the mildly lower quality that my capture card is outputting, as well as the messed up colors. But it's whatever, I guess. Bro is so down bad he sucks his own dick. I wouldn't be the first, and I won't be the last. What's this? The VTubers you like suck? Damn, Strong, you gonna take that? I mean, that wasn't hostility directed towards me. That was hostility directed towards nobody that he knows. They're the ones that would need to defend themselves. Either way, doing this back and forth would just be stupid and pointless, for this is low-level bait. First off, I just want to say, how come you don't want to talk about the names of the VTubers you watch, but you send us to them all the time? Because it feels a little bit strange to be speaking about specific names. I don't know why. Because it's not like I'm speaking about them in a poor light, right? I guess it's because, since they're a large portion of what I watch, I feel a lot of conversations might end up devolving into only conversations about them. I'm not really sure. That's a bit of a stretch. You heard him, Lux, take it up a notch. That was not signal to make it worse. When you do half the time, it's just a giant pair of animated boobs on the screen. Okay. Why do you care about talking when you show us what you're about? Dude, I'm pretty sure half the people that I have rated are flat-chested. Or chibis. Albeit usually temporarily. Like, Barry's flat-chested now. She wasn't before. Vesper's flat. I would raid save him if I had the opportunity, but she's usually streaming at what is like 8 p.m. for me. Frick. Who the heck else is flat? I mean, Bimton's using that chibi-looking model at the moment, so I guess you could consider that flat, but... I mean, when she has the full-blown model, I'm not sure if, I would call that busty from what I remember. I was about to type into my frickin' keyboard. Oh, what have you done to me? What have you done to me, video games on my main monitor? Okay, now we're good. I have been watered twice. Screw it, I'll jump on the Ava train. This... Ava straight up building up a small army within my chat. Crazy. Cult. It's supposed to be a cult based around me, not another chatter. What are we doing? I've messed up something along the way. Could someone please type a dash into the chat? Thank you. Not the word dash. You hecking... Nothing. I got nothing. That is a long dash. Is that like the Japanese font dash? Hub ID colon and then a bunch of numbers that you cannot yet see. Yeah, that should be good. Mods, please pin that. Yes, it is. Smart boy. Aha. Pets your head. Okay, dude. This guy. I've been harmonica. One day Strong will gas himself up without being obnoxious and will make it feel like it's fine to commend him. Until then, he's making people feel weird trying to say nice things. Because with this glaze, it feels like saying good things to you is like dropping a ball into the bottomless pit that is your ego. Uh-huh. Alright. Didn't Strong say he was there when a VTuber was boning her boyfriend or something? No? Hello? I said there was a story way back when of like... of some VTuber doing some like ASMR countdown thing. And then she says, hang on, wait. Leaves and then plays the audio of her boning her boyfriend, or I think she bones her boyfriend on mic, but I wasn't watching that stream. I just heard about it. Because that was in like the early days of VTubing, back when like AI-chan was paving the way. It was very shortly after that. The VTubers you watch probably don't have a V, as in they're not women? Question mark? I feel like the majority of VTubers are women. Hang on. I feel like it's one of the few spaces a woman can exist on the internet without getting met with a massive amount of hostility from most men that are on the internet. Or at least it seems that way. I'm not really sure anymore. Some of the clips I've seen of, like, say, chicks playing CSGO, it gets real weird. It's just like, damn, we really just attacking women verbally for no good reason, huh? Ava just needs to start streaming now and this chat will be empty. Have you heard yourself? I have heard only praise that I deserve from myself. Starry-eyed Ava will be the one to twit longer. Stronge and chat will switch sides. Oh no. Don't me, I say that because that's how it feels. Alright. There's no point of saying something good when you're preemptively wrapping your tongue around your cock with a slurp. Okay. Tenjin, does Mr. Steven get minus points for not changing the game category? Didn't I change the game category? I thought I did. I did. You frickin'... You baited me. You... Whatever, it don't matter. None of this matters. No good reason, question mark? What? Are you saying that no good reason for, like, dudes getting on women's case for being women? What's up with you, man? What's up with all the bait? I don't get it. Why today? It's more than normal. Have you seen how those women play? No real alpha male ego can take that? Jesus, bro. I know that all of this is in jest, but... That's CSGO, though. I mean, it's not just CSGO, though. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure there are other games. Actually, how are women treated in Valorant? I hear a lot about, like, e-dating couples walking around the Valorant streets, but I try not to think about them. What's up, Boone? Yeah, praise you sing to yourself. You're actually lore accurate, TM Opera O. Alright. Yeah, some of these robotic voice changers are Riddick. Honestly, with good moderation, that crap dies, and even booby streamers have respectful chats. How's she better than you at Marvel Rivals? Who is she? The one I'm thinking of in particular? Who? What's cooking? Good looking. What's my heckin'... There we go. SK... Ooh. Oh, her. Okay, yeah. I know that... Isn't she, like, cracked at every video game, though? I remember seeing her play a little bit of Street Fighter 6, and she's, like, perfect parrying every opportunity she can get. Which was pretty insane. Women in Valorant is fine. There's 75% femboys there anyway. Are there? Hey, I know you, StrongmanSteven from the Squid Game. Squid Game, you from the Squid Game? What is this bit? And then a YouTube link. Arthur found Anse Bjork from Squid Game. Oh, I see. It's the old... I think I've seen that one time. And I didn't get it. Bro, what? The WTF does that phrase even mean? Are there any booba streamers on this early? I'm sure there are. Why wouldn't there be? I'm sure there are boob streamers on at any hours of the day. You might see more during later for, like, East Coast time zone, but... Wait, how many? Up to you, man. What happens when you get invited to Sage Slam? If only Stronge could get that. I mean, I tried. I did try to enter the Sage Slam. Or rather, he will rather continue the self-incrimination route. What are you talking about, bro? I've never said anything self-incriminating on stream ever in my life. No comment. Literally none. Maybe the next Sage Slam, whenever that might happen. And maybe I'll actually want to play Street Fighter 6 because Sea Viper might be enjoyable to me, who knows. I'm hoping that she will. Next Sage Slam might not be Street Fighter. All the better! Quote, how many guys are circumcised in the world, end quote. This is not a bad thing. I don't see what's wrong with this question. How does it incriminate me? This is just a question. It's not like it's me saying something about my desires or what I have been through. It's just me asking a question about the world. I'm not letting that go. Why? That doesn't make any sense to latch onto. I've said so much else. I literally said this week about how dicks are aesthetic. But you're gonna latch on to me saying something about asking how many people are circumcised? Question marks, man? We should bring back sucking friends' dicks. Sure, but only if my friend's a woman. Oh yeah, I did say that, didn't I? I forgot about that. When did I say that? What was I playing? Thank you for the follow, Act 66. Forgive me if I've said your name incorrectly. What are we fighting? I didn't check. I just kind of clicked accept a couple of times. Okay, wait, hang on. No, I know which quote that one is. You can't be just pulling that one up out of context. I was annoyed at the fact that I opened the door to nothing but children in frickin', what is it called? In Metal Gear 2. I thought there would be something important behind that door. I don't remember that quote. Do you have this in like a Word document? Why? Oh no, not the Devil Joe. I didn't eat. I knew I forgot something. You have a quotes channel? Oh, right. I forgot about that. I didn't think you were actually using it. The town inside me, in my head it's like the entire town is up in that bussy. Oh yeah, I did say that too. Sajam wants to play the GG game, but I feel what Strive experience made him do anything else since Street Fighter 6. Oof. Street Fighter 6 is better at this point to do. Ah, okay. You didn't touch me. Oops, I'm so sorry. Damn, I missed it. Not sure I would have even gotten it. You missed. Why have you missed? Sure, I'll pop a max potion. Oh my god. Opponent is 14, I'm 14. Hang on a second. That's me quoting someone else who said that. You guys think Hinata gangbang... Sorry, Naruto gangbang Hinata with the Shadow Clones. That one was also me quoting someone else. You can't quote me quoting someone else, bro. That's not how it works. Oops. Ow. This isn't cool. These EWC Tekken 8 brackets are funny, huh? Is there more dudes kissing dudes for reasons unknown in the Tekken stuff? My body is a machine that turns dicks into sucks dicks. That was supposed to be sucked dicks. That's what I said, but I think I slurred my speech a little bit. And again, me quoting someone else. All of the quotes that you have from me are quotes from someone else. Ouch. Three Korean players per group. I'm pressing the wrong button. That flash bomb made me miss my shell unload! You! Double Nergigante! I'm gonna die. Or am I? Never mind, I'm okay for now. Damn, you really do be lying, the classic. I am not lying. I never lie. I was very scared that I was going to overheat there. I'm glad that I did not. Whoa. You didn't touch me. You just missed. Now you hit me? Do a thing that I can hit with the anti-air flare. That's fine. That's good enough. Hope everyone has a nice day and gets some. Okay. Except Steven, he can just have a nice day. And really wants me to become a wizard. You know what? Fine. I'm fine with becoming a wizard if it means I can get telekinesis. Okay, this is not pleasant. Never mind, we're fine. The last slot in each bracket is filled by a Japanese player, a Chinese player, and 2 Pakistani players. Wait, so like it's intentionally split up in the bracket so that there are 3 Korean players and then 1 of each of everyone else? If that's the case, why did they do that? What do you want telekinesis for? So I don't have to get up when I want something? Or better yet, outside of that, maybe presence manipulation, as is the first power that I ever rolled when I went to the superpower fandom wiki whatever on random. Okay, I didn't overheat, good, but I did get stepped on as a joke, haha. I don't like getting stepped on, please stop. Ow! I messed up. I didn't counter at the right time. Felt like I was gonna end up doing that too late, but I didn't block early to account for it. Forgive me. So it's the most basic reason of being lazy? I mean, what else would you want telekinesis for? What would you do with telekinesis, Tenjin? Tell me. Since your ideas are so much better. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I have an it's all good. I should somewhere, right? I should have like a it's cool. I don't think I have an it's cool in my list of words. Yeah, I don't. Will you be my hunting horn, GF? Wait, what was on the last list? I feel nothing but hatred. Let's cap this dumb idiot. Damn. What was I on when I was making these? I don't have any quests to do, man. It's all you. It's all you. It's all you, man. Sadly, that's like the most fair when you think about it, though. 2 potential Koreans drop from each group. So it's... Imagine 2 Pakistanis having to take each other out as far as country representation. I don't have any... I don't see it like that. I just see it as whichever players from wherever they play the best. That's all I care about. Alright, this time I'm not gonna forget to eat. I promise. Just another Devil Jaw. Okay. Why are we fighting... Why do so many people fight the Hyper Devil Jaw? Booster, Slugger, Rider, sure, even though I'm not using. Actually, wait, hang on. Hang on! I want to change. I would like to change my weapon. Telekinesis is so 2010 though, portals is where it's at. Steal from people, but I'd rather have the ability with portals, to be honest. Teleports things to me or myself, that's where it is. Who's to say you can make the portal and then move it while it's active? Are you gonna like... I don't know, I feel like problems can be had with doing that. I would much rather just... hang on, what hunter style am I right now? Okay, I'm adept. I would much rather have... just pick things up, bring it to me. I already ate. My item should be set. Let's go. Strong was doing drugs making these? No, I was not. You know how portals work? You put a circle somewhere, and then a circle somewhere else, and then they're connected. Tactile telekinesis every time. Isn't that the thing that, like, Superboy has, where he can pretend he has super strength by lifting something as long as he's touching it? I think that's stupid, honestly. I don't like that kind of telekinesis. I want to meet with friends in different country, boom, I'm there. I need to go to the shop, put on clothes, and boom, I'm there. I need an item, I open it, and it appears in my hand. Whatever, man. But you still gotta get up to... well, sort of get up. You still have to move yourself to get the thing that you want. With the telekinesis, it's just like, thing over there, but I'm here. I will simply think thing over there to over here. You straight up look like Kuja from FF9. Or at least very similar. Hate rich people? I'm about to ban this freaking phrase, bro. Beating the freaking dead horse, man. Can't telekinesis people to yourself? Watch me. Nah, telekinesis is whack. I mean, there is a rich person on screen right now with a dishwasher, too. Having a dishwasher does not make you rich. I am not a frickin'... I don't understand you people. Even when I was quote-unquote poor, we still had a dishwasher, dude! And I'm not rich! Bet your house came with a microwave? Yeah? Is that... I get that one's not very normal, but... oh my god, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I don't. All I can tell you is I am not rich. The money that belonging to the people around me is not my money. I'm going the wrong way. What's up, Ephraim? It's a green screen behind him? No, it ain't. Hello? I wish I had a green screen behind me. Or do I? I don't know. Sometimes the streams that have the green screen where you can only see the silhouette of the person, not really silhouette, but you can only see the outline of the person, it feels a little bit weird now. I liked it before, but... Shoot, I did not dodge because I did not have the stamina to do so. And now I feel stupid. I suck. Why am I bad at dodging now? You really did this twice. Twice while I was in the line of fire. Man, frick you, Devil Joe. Look at the rich dude begging for bits and donos. I have never... No, I have as a bit, as a joke, said something once about someone subscribing at tier 3, and then he did it, and then he was never heard from again. That's a lie. He shows up every once in a while. But it does allow you to do what you do, whether you were successful or not. What, the money of the people who surround me? I guess you're right. I've been stepped on. You guys, I'm totally in the Minecraft world, brother, now that I think about it. What? What is your month sub badges? A hand getting a manicure? No. It's supposed to be a hand dropping various words. Like, it's a hand dropping the word... What was the order? It was like round... Round, match, set... No, it was combo, then round, then match, then set. Check my acrylic. Okay. Honestly, I'd forgotten about the sub badges. Do that thing where you scream and then I dodge it. That's not the one. That's not the one! Finally. I'd like to hit you with the lion's maw, but you're doing a whole lot of whatever this is right now. Okay, I'm really glad I still got that off. If you had interrupted me out of the lion's maw, I would have crashed out. That's his hand grabbing money. Okay. Pain. Missed me. Whoa, don't touch me. That didn't hit you! That should have hit you square in the face, man! I'm sad. I'm so sad. Nothing? Okay. Thought you would try to attack me again. That's not good. think that hit you. I'm not sure. There goes his face. Uh-oh. We're good. He's good. Won't die. Okay, he has done. Good. Ah! I'm going back to the gun lance. Everyone dying to Joe. Who's Joe? Oh, he left. You didn't have to leave. Whatever. You were fine, man. E3. Best choice is all yours. Bye. I don't have any more mega potions. Man's name is just Chinese in all caps? Okay. Reminds me of this one dude that I found in Apex yesterday, whose name was just Chinese name. What am I doing? Oh. Okay. Really wish I could just hold the button here. That's one of the best things that Monster Hunter World did. No. Is that the first one that did it? I don't remember. Where you could just hold the button and collect all of it. But that's done. Hey, you guys want to hear something cool? Wait, frick. Don't start that. Are we fighting? Kashala De... Why is it a Kashala De? What are we doing, bro? No, this thing sucks. It's cold. Woo. Hot drinks really get you going. Warms you up when you feel you're slowing. Where are all the white women? Here we are. I don't actually remember your moveset. Probably a bad idea to play Adept style into a Kushala de Ora, right? That I don't remember. I just remember you make tornadoes and those are annoying. I need flash bombs, anyone? Bruh. Bruh! Homie was minding his business and you just attack him? Crazy? That's how all Monster Hunter hunts work. The Kushala de Ora, I think, is hostile on sight in this game. He's not... I don't think any of the Elder Dragons are in World, but either way, I don't know how many times I gotta keep going over this. The monsters existing, they are an environmental disaster. They are a hazard to everything around them. They have to be killed. It's not just a they're minding their own business, leave them alone. No, them minding their own business means people die. Look at this. He's just making tornadoes. You want this thing to live near you? You want this thing on your city block just conjuring tornadoes because it feels like it? Do we not have Flashbot? I swear to God, man. Alright, get out of it. Oh, now you break. Man. Alright, I admit it, I don't remember how to do... I don't remember how to do a charge shelling. Okay, it is that button. I thought so. Then what was I doing wrong before? I think I was just pressing them together too quickly. So I was getting reloads instead. Aim to his hood, though? This is not just his hood. What's up, Psionic? There are plenty of other monsters within this same area, and all of them are subject to this thing's torture. Why haven't we paintballed this thing? Do I have any paintballs? I should, somewhere. Yeah, there they are. Oh, I didn't even need it to do this. It's already limping. Okay. Guess I kinda needed to do it because it's leaving, but... By the way, in Peace Walker, there's actually a Monster Hunter side quest. I already knew about that, but I didn't do it because, I mean, I didn't want to. I couldn't stand anymore. Peace Walker. I did not like that game, or at least not how it played. I liked the story and how it developed, but God, playing it was just like everything is a bullet sponge. And it pissed me the hell off. Yeah, okay, and let me guess, the Palicos want to work for the hunters for free and are not forced? Yes! Yes, actually! And it's not necessarily for free, they get food. I think that was one of the bigger things, that they get food and housing for, like, without paying for it. I guess the paying for it is risking their lives on the hunts, but either way, they're there by choice! They are there by choice, it's not slavery. Got him. Bruh, rude. And? Co-op gameplay is goated though. Honestly, one of the best co-op games I've played. I don't know what to say about that. If things are still bullet sponges, even in co-op, I'm not going to enjoy it. I can tell you that. I don't know about anyone else. So if they wanted to leave without the hunters, would the hunters let them? Yes. There are plenty of Palicos that are not allied with the hunters. Well, rip that guy. P2 it is. That's why you grind. That I don't want to play I don't want to play Metal Gear to grind, dude. If I wanted to play a game that I had to grind in, I'd play an MMO. Or any JRPG, which I already play. Who's gonna make the food? The rest of the Hunters Guild? Or the Hunter himself, in some cases. The Hunter makes his own food in Monster Hunter Wilds, as you see with just having the barbecue spit and actually using that to up your stamina and health. In this one, there's like a big guy in a Palico suit. No, actually, there's a big Palico. I think he's just a really large Palico dude that makes the food. In Monster Hunter World, it's the handler or that big Palico. It's really anyone who can just make the food. Are we fighting? Brachydios! Is this the... No, it's not... Yeah, no, this is like the actual kill the Brachydios. It's not a... It's not the Harvest Tour where you fight the Brachydios and kill it and then just leave and get a whole bunch of charms. Thunder Dragon is fire. Here it is. Bombarder. Palicos do all the work around the hub. They only do some of the work. Okay, hold on. You're gonna get on the Palicos case. You're gonna get on my case for subjecting the Palicos to something that they have a choice in the matter of. But I'm out here risking life and limb, fighting larger than life, whatever the hell these things are, and I'm still the like question marks, dude. Hmm. There are OP weapons that you can unlock and can only be used to their full potential with co-op. Okay, I don't care to play the game enough to actually get those OP weapons. I don't like the base gameplay loop of Peace Walker, so why would I work to get one of those to just play the game? Like, there are a whole bunch of games with a post-game like that. Hell, I just 100% completed Mega Man Battle Network 2, and that has hub style, where you can just be overpowered. You just get to play the game at maximum capacity straight from the get-go every time you enter an encounter. Like, but I had to work to get that. I had to play every bit of the game beforehand in order to get the thing that invalidates the whole of the game. I'm not gonna play the whole of Peace Walker to get a weapon to let me play Peace Walker that invalidates the rest of the game. That doesn't make any sense. That's not fun to me. Man, free the Palicos 2025. They are free. Just as free as you in Street Fighter, bro. I'm sorry, that was me. Palico Lives Matter. Jesus. Is that the cat from the Sailor Moon or something? Yes, it is. Ain't no way Kitty got a Keyblade. That is also something that I did intentionally. Stop complaining. Psionic! Again, I know that you're just joking around, but like, you gotta work on your comedy, man. Unless you actually have a problem with me not enjoying Peace Walker, in which case, I don't get that. I just don't like the game, but it's one of the few Metal Gear games that I didn't enjoy. You didn't touch me. Okay, I'm being locked into block stun by my teammate, bro. It's better than MGS2, at least, and MGS1? That is not true. Also, this is, at the end of the day, subjective, my mans. You didn't touch me. Damn it. I am not loaded. Like, you might have enjoyed Peace Walker more than MGS 1 and 2, but I can definitely tell you otherwise. I enjoyed MGS 2 significantly more than even MGS 1, and then I enjoyed MGS 1 significantly more than Peace Walker. Did I just blast my teammate? I hope not. I'm sure I did. I did. Forgive me. Wakes up from nap, goes back to sleep. Alright. Good night. What? I didn't perfect guard that? It gave me the flash and everything. Oh! Okay, we broke its face and severed its tail. What the? I hate great swords, bro. You didn't touch me. Do that thing where you try to punch me and then I deflected. Okay, I was hitting the back of the head. Whoop! Can you do something that will hit me? And can you stop hitting me in the back of the head? GG report team, bro. Nothing but team damage. They ain't hitting the monster, they're hitting me. StrongmanSteven, the first person to experience a hate crime in Monster Hunter! Thank you. Okay, I thought I was far enough away that he wouldn't hit me with the initial. I was gonna block that, but... Touch me. Don't touch me. And blast blight on me. Don't move. You're moving, sort of. Alright, I got you. Oh, I already carved this. Alright, now I can drink that water. Whoa, okay. Don't touch me. We're good. I forgot to... Damn it! I forgot to sharpen. I don't think it matters. Shells do flat damage until, what is it, yellow sharpness? I don't actually know if this is making contact. Have you seen that cheating VTuber clip in Battlefield 6? Okay, I keep hearing about this, but I don't know what's happening. Like, what? Is it that there was a VTuber that was cheating in Battlefield 6 and then, like, people got on their case about that? I heard something about them being trans. And then people made it into, like, a transphobia thing, possibly. I don't know what's happening. I'm not quite sure I care? Really love to unload all of my shells, but if I do, then I'm gonna... That's it, man. I'm gonna overheat, go back into the refractory period, and then I'll be sad. Stop giving me things that I could perfect block, and then you move with the... Oh, I hate you, man. I hate you. You're gonna love MDS2 214A8A? I don't know what you're talking about. Is that a gun? You know, people say they're cheating, they happen to be trans, it turned into a trans thing. Is that what's up? How? Why? These things aren't connected. If somebody's cheating in Battlefield, that's all I care about. They're ruining the game's experience. Which is... Man, that's kind of funny when, like... It has kernel-level anti-cheat that you gotta go into your BIOS to set or to allow, and then people find out how to cheat anyway. Insane. And it's anti-cheat that conflicts with Valorant, too. It really makes you think. I get that there should be some deterrent to stop people from cheating, but it's just really funny when they work so hard and get such heavily intrusive anti-cheat just for it to not work. Just for someone to find a way around it anyway. Ouch. I'm glad that didn't touch me. Now it's a special Phantom Pain? Oh, okay, I see. This is a Blaze Blue joke again. Only watched one vid, but it looked like they were just good at aiming. Brings back Warzone memories, everyone accusing people of cheating. It's hard to tell nowadays, right? Because people have found some really weird ways of doing, like, anything. I saw this one video of a guy that made what was essentially an aimbot, but, like, for him, like, for his person. It's not, like, it was something about sending electric shocks to his muscles to automatically aim and shoot for him. But it was pretty nutty. Because I would still consider that cheating, because it's not you as a person playing the game, it's you letting a machine play for you. You should have used anal beads? What is this, chess? That would be an interesting incentive to, like, perform well at a game, though, now that I think about it. Oh! Damn it. Okay, hear me out, Hermit. Don't hug me just yet. Like, imagine... I can't say this is a dude, but imagine you're a woman, right? And you got a vibrator hooked up to your game, right? And then you set it so that it goes off when you do specific actions, whatever they might be. I don't know what it would be. That's your friend, Hermit? No, okay, wait. Come on, listen to this. Don't tell me... You can't tell me this is a bad idea. You can't tell me you wouldn't be interested in this. I think this is worth experimenting with. I don't know this guy. Yes, you do. You're my best friend. We grew up together. Don't you remember that? I can't say that I am. Why wouldn't you be interested in this? You're telling me you wouldn't want to watch your girl play whatever video game is... Alright. Here's food for thought, Bats, specifically for you, since I know some of what you like. Imagine your wife be playing KH, and anytime she's able to defeat a boss or get through a scenario of multiple enemies, the vibrator goes off at max power. You wouldn't love to watch that? No, don't OMG me, Starry-Eyed Ava. I was kinda hoping you were listening to that. What did I tune back into? Nothing, don't worry about it. No ruining my KH experience? I mean, it's a fun time, but kinky? Why does Starry-Eyed Ava get it more than anyone else? Why everyone else calling me weird? But... Damn, that changes the meaning behind that. I just want to give you top clip drastically? Okay. Whose turn is it? It's P4? It should be P3. Whose turn was that? I don't remember anymore, bro. P3. Next is P4. That one was P2, right? Should have been. But the order of people joining, I think it was... I think... Eriku, the fourth person, joined before the person in third slot, but whatever. For the sake of clarity, I'm just going to keep it going down. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. I think I'm spitting with this idea. Can someone call up frickin' Uo's lab to make something like this, to make a device that'll do this? I feel like he'd be the only one that would be on board, even though this might be tame for the stuff that he pulls. Emilios. I hate this thing, man. Emilios has poison and nothing else. Did it have water? I don't remember. You ain't gonna be the first tester. You gonna be the first tester, aren't you? No, I am not. I don't care to test that. Someone is sitting in my seat. There must be someone on, like, Chatterbait who's tried this, right? Right? I can't be the first one to have thought of something of this nature. Who you gonna share it with? You gotta find a girl first, don't you? Yes. I need poison and antidote. Take item. Antidotes. We're good. What do you think of MGS Ground Zero gameplay so far? You liked it? Yes, I thought it was great. It seemed to be shaping up to be one of the best, in my opinion, gameplay-wise. I don't know about story. The only problem that I might have had was the fact that they finally added aim sway, but, I mean, it makes sense, so I'm not going to complain that much. I have been watered. Oof. Where is the map? Yes, plant, you've been watered. I am crouching, and I don't know why. Now I am uncrouching, and I do know why. Alright, time to fight the big, invisible lizard, and I hate this thing. You ever, like... I wish I were a woman so I could put this idea to use. I really do. You can't just... You can't just be asking people a question like this. Would take some custom coding to be sure. Exactly, right? Putting effort into gooning. Ah! My energy drinks! How many of those did you take? You took one. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Whatever. I have an abundance of those. Don't tongue me again. Please, thank you. Ouch. Yeah, playing Adept style versus this thing was a mistake. I don't know this thing's moveset at all. What is this thing? The Chameleos? This is a big invisible chameleon lizard thing, and I hate it. He's only invisible sometimes. You can't lock onto it while it's doing whatever this is. That's one of the bigger problems. And there goes that guy. Nothing. Haha, shocked? Probably not unless he's into that. I've never been shocked before. I don't know if I would be into it. I feel like I wouldn't. How much does a shock collar cost? I'm not asking this question because I want to try it. I'm asking this question strictly out of curiosity. I know none of you are going to believe that, but I'd still like to know. Here's the thing, it only takes a small amount of voltage to the scrote to cause emission, so it's possible. Alright. Oh man, it sure is Friday, ain't it? Cheap as 50 bucks? I'm not sure if I would trust a $50 shock collar. I feel like that's how I get the poor man's electric chair. Considering what he's okay with doing with a girl, this could be a thing. This... What are you referring to? What have I said that you remember? $50 is because it comes with a remote that's got like 100-foot range. It's way higher when you've got to put cables in the ground. Oh, okay. Well then, This hecking stupid. I hate this Chameleos. I hate the Chameleos so much. Just what you were entertaining today. Witcher girl playing KH? Hmm? Are you limping, or are you just weird? Oh, you're falling over. I can do this and have no repercussions. Forgive me, teammate, that I have blasted. I've been stepped on. I don't like this thing. Oh, with your girl playing KH, what you'd program and watch. I see. That's what you mean. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe not Kingdom Hearts, but what other game... Kingdom Hearts has, like, long slews of nothing happening, so that wouldn't work as well. What's a game that's more immediately satisfactory? Oh, you know what? Hit me with a parry slap game, and every time you parry something successfully, that's when it would go off. Like Sekiro, man. Hold on, I'm cooking! I'm cooking right now. Ouch. I've been tongued again. What's a game where it's already really satisfying to parry? The only game that I can think of would be like... I mean, Sekiro's one of them, but... I'm dying! Frick! I did not realize. I was too lost in the sauce. You want sexual pleasure from successful parries? I think it would be a great idea for somebody. I think it would work flawlessly for a handful of people. Maybe not me specifically, but I'd love to watch that. Like, Hi-Fi Rush is one of the games that comes to mind where, like... The thing is, the sound design of the parries is what holds me back from that. Because you parry things consistently in Hi-Fi Rush, and it's great. And also, it being a rhythm-based game, that makes it even better for this idea. But since the sound of a successful parry is like a metal... It's like a guitar string, a guitar riff. It doesn't quite fit right, you know? I don't know. And there he goes. How many... I don't want to use a max potion because I'm running out of these things. You got two problems. She either learns to ignore it or she dies. I don't think she can ignore it. I would hope that she doesn't ignore it. Or fighting her... I don't know, man. I just want to see it play out. I think both would be fine to look at, honestly. If she's able to ignore it, then I get to watch good gameplay. If she's not able to ignore it, then we know what I'm looking at from that point on. This is one of those VODs that I should probably consider deleting. Even though I've never done that over the course of 5 years. Hopefully I haven't ever said anything problematic, even though I feel as though I have. Doesn't incriminate himself, though. How is this? Tenjin? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me you wouldn't watch this. You've yet to say anything. Ouch. Alright, fine. I'll use the max potion. Damn, you really want this to work? I low-key respect it. Anyone know any programmers asking for a friend? Oops. Playing Grand Blue, so I'm half listening. I'm not forming my opinion and choosing not to think about it. Coward. My goodness gracious, thank you. What the? Okay, cool. Nice instant transmission. Oh, ooh, fantastic. Don't move. You moved. Heard people saying Willness is degen? Yeah, because from what I've been seeing, he has, like, a basically Gustav Buster, where he can just go almost full screen, or maybe it is full screen, and still be plus. And that's one thing, but also he has, and... Is he one of the only characters in the game that can combo off of an overhead? No, because I think Seox can do that as well. Oops, I didn't mean to eat that. Either way, it's like he deals big damage, and some of it can be off of high-low mix that he can set up himself in, like, in the corner or whatever. Because I know that I've seen some stuff where they'll hit their opponent super high into the air, and then set them up for high-low when they hit the floor, because there's no directional air teching, and you can't press a button on the way down. So, you know, you land, and then, oop, got hit by the overhead, guess you died. So you end up turning the game into two-touch. You end up turning the game into a two-touch game. I don't know what his neutral play is supposed to be like. It seems like it's supposed to just be linear, but... I mean... If he's doing the same thing... That is the wrong... That's the wrong item. If he's doing the same thing that Sora's was able to do, where it's rush punch from full screen and then completely obliterate your opponent if it lands, then... Ouch! My antidote! Oh, that overheated. That's nice. I love overheating so much. Sage, I'm looking at this VOD would be like, yo, don't ever send your application, you psycho. If I knew your address, I'd have you locked up. Is my address needed? I feel like my face would be enough. The cops would just ask Twitch, hey, who is this guy? And then Twitch would be like, oh, he's here. And then I'd be like, oh, I guess there are cops at my door now. Well, guys, see you in however long it takes for me to get out. Apparently Broken launch you so high you won't see him, whether he will go for another overhead or low. Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of not seeing him, though. I think it's just a matter of you needing to guess when you land. Knee is full screen. Okay, that high-low is not that problematic since it can be DP'd, but it's not a problem. You can still react to being off-screen by watching cooldowns, that too. It's enough. Okay, boys, get him. Someone from NA call your services. Have this guy locked up in a cool white jacket. I don't understand why I deserve to be locked up for saying... giving an idea for an entertaining show. I'm so sorry. Entertaining show, I refuse to believe there is anyone in here that would not watch the thing that I have just suggested. Regardless of whether or not you're a man or a woman. Like, this idea has been done before. Frickin' Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill, it has like, I don't know if it's in the game itself, but it has support for butt plugs. How do you know that? I was debating saying don't ask me how I know that, but then all of you are gonna think that I used it. I know that because word was floating around the internet when it was first a thing. Oh, you know what game would also work really well? Devil May Cry 3. Devil May Cry 3 would work. Because I'm thinking, like, you get a Royal Guard and it goes off at half, and then you get a perfect Royal Release, and then you perfect Royal Release. You know what I mean? Bro, let this die? I can't. It's stuck in my head now. I'm thinking too hard about the logistics of it and how it could actually work. Like, it wouldn't be that hard to do. At least I don't think it would. Maybe it would be hard to program, but, like... There's a cam girl out there waiting to hear this idea and then blow up in popularity, I'm sure. There goes that guy. I don't think they liked this. Get the code then? What code then? The code for heckin' for Ultra Kill? I lack the equipment for this to be meaningful. I have the game. I don't have the hardware. What am I doing? Wilness is and was degenerate. It's not news at this point. I don't think most people like fighting him because he is a supposed... He's supposed to have bad neutral, but his knee is full screen. Sure, it can be interrupted and spot dodged, but then he jumps or dashes or rolls. The issue is something like his punch being -9, and it allows him to actually continue pressure. Not only is he not punished, he can press far heavy, and if it lands, you die. He can jump, spot dodge, and worse -9 move that is basically plus. Is that because of distance? Like, is it a matter of... Even though that move is -9, he's so far away that most characters can't contest? Yeah, okay. So he ends up spacing traps you. Spacing trapping you. If you try to 6XL, he kills you. Right. What am I doing? There was a game that's, like, just outside of my realm of memory that I'm thinking would work for the scenario that I've been going on about for about an hour. Like, why can't I remember which game had the most beautiful parries? I think it was something I was playing recently. I didn't check what we're fighting. Do this every time. Gormagala. I see. Igor on my Magala till I... Shigeru? Wait. Where is Bombarder? Is Bombarder in here? It is not. Lost. If you press 6XL, he kills you. If you press, he kills you. If you do nothing, he can do it again too. 3 or 4 times until it hits you, and it also chips you. Everything he does spaces him. Even a complete brainless idiot can space his things. There's a reason why he is in the tier no fundies needed with 2B for being a brain off. Ooh. I see. Hang on. I'm gonna check my list of games that I've 100%ed to try to remember this game. Because I'm sure if it had beautiful enough parries, then I would have saved it. I would have 100%ed it, right? Kingdom Hearts series, Freedom Wars, Rayman, Crash, Spyro, Jak and Daxter, Yakuza. That's not it. Oh no. No, wait, stop. No, stop. I think Killer is Dead would work. And that's apparently all that I got in here. There's a whole bunch of other stuff, but none of them had parries. Why can't I remember the game with the most satisfying parries recently? Why? Character for actual brainlit toddlers. Damn. The police in Austin are investigating a Kick streamer's scavenger hunt after a streamer was arrested yesterday for using a paintball to shoot people? Why? What made them think that this was a good idea? She hit a random bystander, by the way, and said she didn't care. Didn't care. The person that was shooting the paintballs didn't care that they hit a random bystander? People getting crazy, man. I don't understand this. Doing all of this crazy, stupid stuff that ends up hurting people for clout. I really don't get it. Insane what people are willing to do for internet clicks. Gormagala's always this big? Or are you just well endowed? Ghost of Tsushima has parries, but you wouldn't know that because you played Harvey Bird Boy game. I know that Ghost of Tsushima has parries, and I intend to play the game. And hey, if you wanted to see Ghost of Tsushima, then you should have convinced the lemmings that are my community into voting for the game that you wanted to see. Stand up and become your frickin' state's representative. It'll work wonders for you. If you want to change something, be the guy that'll make that change. I can only help you so much. I am none but a vessel. If I unload all of my shells, then I will lose my hecking. I'll lose my Gunlance heat. I did not get to successfully parry. Damn, cut its tail off already. This poor Gormagala. The streamer in question is actually psychotic, so I'd like to save my mental by not investigating. Like, diagnosed psycho, or like, you mean they just do a bunch of crazy stuff? Ouch. I think I'm about to bully this guy by accident. Or not, never mind, it's fine. And there he goes. Are there any feelers on the ground? I don't think so. Unless that's a feeler. But hell if I know if it would be. It probably shouldn't be, because it only drops the feeler when you break its face during enrage. Yeah, it's just a shard. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm wondering how many people are actually willing to do crazy stuff for the sake of internet clicks, and how much of it is just, here's this instance of somebody doing something stupid and crazy for internet clicks, and we hear about it because that's what this is about, right? We hear about it because that's the whole thing. Because I've thought about that same thing involving, say, VTuber drama, right? Where something will happen, and then a bunch of people will be like, it's always VTubers, but then my thought is like, hang on, drama happens between content creators all the time, but I feel like VTubers are the loudest with it because they're cartoon characters. They have the face of a cartoon character, and what was the other part of it? It's like a really fresh and new industry, or new enough anyway. It's been going for a couple of years, but you get what I mean? Like, it's new, so a lot of people are talking about it. So when something goes wrong, you get to hear about it. You tried? Oh, okay, nice. This guy knows what's up. Damn, he's better than me. Never mind, I got him. I only needed the one. I don't know about Diagnosis, but from what I remember, she's been arrested before. She used to be one of the girls from Fresh and Fit. I don't know what that is. Gotten fights on there a lot. It's one of those things where every time topics like this come up, I feel like, is this problematic to talk about? Do I become a drama streamer by just having the subject up and running? I worry too much. I worry way too much about the stuff that I say on the internet, unless it's just me being me and weird. I don't know, I gotta think less about it, I feel. That was P4, it's P2's turn. Bye? Also used to be one of those Jews control everything people, but since leaving FNF Fast and Furious, she hasn't brought it up much. Dated Sneeko, Sneeko broke up with her, she proceeds to stalk him on streams. I don't remember who Sneeko is. Is that the guy that, like, had his girlfriend bone somebody at a party and then got traumatized, or is that someone else? I don't know who's who anymore. I don't know how much I care. All of it sounds like it's building up to be drama. Do VTubers have beef with other VTubers? Yes. The same way that any person will have a What's wrong with me, man? I can't speak today. The same with any other people will sometimes just have beefs with other people, right? Some people just don't like others, but some people don't know how to direct that disdain, right? They don't know how to just ignore it, essentially. And some take it out on others, or there are other instances of, like, say, sabotage or other things, going behind other people's backs and then just ruining stuff. Ruining stuff for them because they're trying to get a leg up. Diablos. Heard of VTuber beef? Just heard of VTuber beef, but I'm rarely in that area, so gotcha. Yeah. It happens a lot. Or enough. Like I said, it's the same thing as, like... There's one person... I don't know who it was, but it was a chatter while I was watching, like, Save Him stream. And they made, like, a really good point. Where it's... Imagine it's like office drama, but it ends up getting splayed out on the table for everyone to see because this is a career path that is meant to be in the eye of the public. I know I checked what we're fighting, but it's Diablos. Right. VTubers out here thinking they're a solid snake. I'm sorry, what? Fresh and fit. Holy heck, he remembers the dementia is healing. Alright. So that was Sneeko, good to know. Anyway, but yeah, it's like that guy said, I thought that was a pretty good point, because office drama is a thing, right? That happens. If you're in a workplace, sometimes people don't get along with each other, and you're gonna hear about it, and usually the only people that hear about the office drama are the close friends of the person working in the office, right? But in the case of, okay, my career is based around being a public figure of some capacity, and I now dislike this person because of something that they have done within the same sphere, someone's likely to hear about it, but the people that are likely to hear about it are the ones that watch you, right? And then it just kind of compounds from there. In other cases, it's like what I said about the backstabbing, where, say, there are projects being worked on and then someone hears about that project and then tries to sabotage it. That one's a little bit different. I don't know how much of that goes on in a business setting or an office setting. Bro, bats, imagine them calling each other's PNGs ugly. I don't think it quite goes like that. Maybe it does, I wouldn't know. Whenever drama like that starts, I tend to... I mean, like, I see it now, but I don't really internalize it. I don't care that much. I have been ouched. Makes me laugh a little. Cartoon PNGs beefing with another cartoon PNG. That's one way to look at it. I will admit, though, it does get, like... Not admit. I will say, though, it does get kind of serious in some cases. Because... I know that, like, Niji Sanji had some really serious trouble for a while because of some of the things that they were doing behind the scenes. Well, not really the things that they were doing. It's more the things they weren't doing. Ouch. I was hoping to block that, but I did not get to. Your PNG eyes are crooked now. Okay. Alright. I don't think it ever turns to stuff like that. No, wait, I get when stuff like that happens, it's usually like just jokes and good fun, right? Because there's one instance of, I don't remember which set of VTubers, but I think they were Hololive. There's one of them that is like a robot with like a watch spring coming out of their head, and then whatever the hell they were doing, one of them got mad in like whatever game, or maybe it was a performance. So they call that person, the robot VTuber, a clanker. And then that blows up for a while. But again, it's all in good fun. I don't think I've ever heard insults being flung about a model, like, ever. It's usually just about a person's character. And about actions that were being taken. Or not taken. Rip that guy. Alright. You want to be Iron Mouse so bad, more like Copper Rat. Tungsten Rat. This is a joke for anybody that watches Iron Mouse, but nobody does, or at least none of you guys do. I don't. I heard she's good, though. I haven't watched very much of her stuff, either. But, I mean... she seems pretty cool. man. All of this is making me think again about, like... It's making me think about who I watch, and the friends that I have, and the opinions that I have on some people, and how it kind of bothers me. Well, not really some people, but like some groups. Like, I was telling you about the whole thing about one of my friends believing that a large portion of... I don't know if he meant content creators in general, or if he meant specifically VTubers, but I feel like his disdain is rightly placed. But the argument boiled down to him not liking people that essentially manipulate others into this, I guess I want to say, false feeling of friendship that some content creators do. And he's right to think that, right? But I don't believe that he is right to think that the majority of people who create content are out to do that. And that's where we would have our disagreement. When I think about the people that I watch, I try to watch the people that I believe are genuine, right? That I believe are themselves to the best of their ability behind the wall of anonymity that they might have set themselves up with whichever VTuber model. If not, then I still try to watch them be genuine. Like like say Pyrian Flax, like I see him as himself on his stream. Same goes for Northern Lion, right? The both of them are able to say whatever crazy stuff and show their face, and they're just guys, right? Most of the VTubers that I watch, I feel they're just people that want to not have their face on the internet. Who does that? Drop some names? I don't know who tries to build up a false sense of friendship, and even if I did, I wouldn't do that, because I don't want to speak negatively about anyone specific. I just don't like doing that. What the heck? Oh, I got fished. But, yeah, like, my thought is, the argument that I was trying to make is, unless you can give me a statistic on all of the people that are building up this false sense of friendship, or basically just manipulating their viewers, or just doing whatever it is, I don't think that you should just dismiss a large portion of these groups as doing this, because I can tell you that from the people that I watch, it doesn't give that impression. And if they were to break... If it's all a facade and they were to break that facade and it gets found out, then I mean, so be it. But until you find that out for certain, why treat it like it's a possibility? And then I can tell you that from my perspective as a content creator, I'm not doing this because I want to manipulate you people. I'm not doing this because of X or Y. I'm just like, I do this because, frick me, I enjoy it and I like meeting people, I like speaking with people, etc. So here I am trying to turn this into a career path that is at least mildly sustainable. I would say that being, like, the relationship between a Twitch chatter and a Twitch streamer is moderately impersonal. Like, I don't think that you guys are on the same level of friendship that I would be from anyone that I knew from, say, high school that I still talk to. But I'd still say there's a little bit more than just, you know, strangers passing each other on the street. And I'd still be willing to be friends with any of you that would want to try to be friends with me, as long as, like we can gel. If we were to meet face to face, if I were to go to a convention and then one of you is like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, hey, I'm me. How you doing? I did notice something about myself, though, recently, where there's some content creators that have said something like, we're not friends and we never will be. And my thought is like, that didn't sit right with me, you know? Like, the whole point is, that wasn't a hostile, I made that sound more hostile than it actually was. It's not like a hostile, we're not friends and we never will be. It's more like a, I don't know you personally, and you don't know me personally. You're just here watching me do fun things. We're all here to have fun, so let's try to have fun. But don't be extremely parasocial about it. But, like, the reason why this didn't sit right with me is the whole lack of willingness to be friends with somebody that is willing to give their time to you. Does that make sense? Like, they spend their time watching the stuff that you create. I feel like it's reasonable to be willing to give them at least some form of care that is not... At least some form of care in return, right? Hope that makes sense. Or to not just say, we can gel. Is this 2007? Oh my god. Really a latch onto the wrong thing about the point that I'm trying to make, huh? I have been grounded. Or I guess ungrounded? Chad is getting manipulated by this bald bozo. Latch onto this pants grab. Don't mind if I do! Tension, watch out. Technically, you'd be sharing who your friend thinks does that. I don't think that he had anyone specific in mind. That was just his general consensus. Like, the conversation was about that in general, and then a different one of my friends agreed with that same sentiment, and all I could think of was, like, I really think that this is just a whack way of viewing things, because people do things out of a desire that they might have, but not everything is out of malicious intent or with intent to screw people over, right? Because this even stemmed, like, because this argument stemmed because of the whole, I guess I can say it, it's been about a month since it happened, and most people seem to have gotten over. It's not an energy that I think is entirely negative, since it's no longer happening. Like, if you remember the whole thing involving VShojo collapsing, right? Like, it stemmed from that, right? And it's, like, talk about, say, corporate execs screwing over everybody that might be... Not necessarily everybody that might be involved, but everybody that they can screw over and get away with, right? And my thought is, I don't think you can treat every company like this, and not every VTuber agency would be doing things of this nature. And even if I look at the stuff that happened with VShojo, I'm not entirely sure how much of that was done with malicious intent. I don't know anything about how that business was going, so I can't say anything, and nor do I know anybody that was involved personally. All I can say is that from the way that I see it, it looked like... Oh, frick me, I messed up. It looked like they made some very poor business decisions and tried the best that they could to damage control it, and it all just fell through and made it look way worse than it actually was. Or, not so much made it look way worse, it's more that it ended up becoming way worse than it had to be. But, basically, I would say bring up things like, I don't know, HoloLive, or what other VTuber agencies do I know of? There's FaZe Connect. I didn't bring that one up in the conversation, but both of these VTuber agencies, I don't think I've ever heard anything majorly negative about, and my assumption is because, you know, they're trying their hardest to not have anything go wrong within their agency. They're running it correctly, but their assumption is they just have really good PR, so if something goes wrong, you just don't hear about it. We got FaZe VTubers. No, not F-A-Z-E, P-H-A-S-E. FaZe Connect. Like, Pippa is part of it, as well as Mari Mari N and Cleo Ite. All of them are part of that VTuber group. There's also a YouTube side, but I don't know very much about the YouTube side at all. But they're a VTuber agency that I have, in fact, only ever heard good things about. And my thought is, if I were to bring this up to them, would they just dismiss this as, okay, they just have really good PR? And if they would, then that would bother me. Because it's just like, how do you win as a corporation, right? You can't really... How do you win with these people? They're gonna see the corporation, and no matter what good things they might hear about it, they're just gonna assume bad things are happening behind the strings, and we're just not hearing about it, and that's the end of the story. Good day. There's nothing that you would be able to do to convince them. Anything good is just expected, and it's fine if they're doing the expected thing, but the second something bad happens, it's like, you see? Got him. I freaking knew it. Stupid. My point being, it makes no sense to only credit a company or a person for the bad that they've done instead of any of the good that they might have done as well. I get that the good is expected, but completely ignoring it until they do something bad is just annoying. I think that it's a very, I want to say, cynical outlook on life. Cynical might be the wrong word. In 2007, 24-hour Walmarts, $1 McChickens, we had it all. Waking up at... Oh, wait. Man, I remember falling asleep watching Codename Kids Next Door and waking up to Robot Chicken. Oh, you're still talking about 2007. What a time that was. Simpler times. Or at least for us, because we were children. Maybe not for adults, who knows. Waking up at 2 AM hearing that one Inuyasha ending song. Wait, so he had no examples? None that I can recall at the time specifically. I mean, the example that he would have been able to use at the time was V-Shoujo, because they were screwing over a number of people. Stop saying names like I know these people. I feel like Pippa's fairly popular. He's the one that said some really heinous stuff. What's up, Moose? Sippy when you can. I can when either this thing is dead or when I'm dead. I don't know which one comes first. I think we're on the last cart. I kinda hate this thing. I will admit. I do declare that is one fine derriere. Okay, you must have me miscalculated, so let me state it clearly. I do not watch or care for VTubers. The only one I know is Iron Mouse, and that's only because of the Sea Dog video. You don't have to watch VTubers to know! He has a clip involving Walmart. You haven't seen that one? I feel like you would've. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. So you've never seen a VTuber clip leave the sphere of just VTuber watchers? Never in your life, Hermit, huh? Nope? Okay. Alright. I don't believe you. I feel like I've been slacking. Ouch. I have definitely been slacking with that one. Forgive me, teammate. I was focusing more on articulating my point than I was on trying to fight this Diablos. So, I mean, I was kind of just letting my mans go to town by himself, essentially. Oof. Sorry, Adeva has this chat wrapped around their finger. Women controlling the actions of man. What else is new? Was that misogynistic for me to say? Whose turn is it? T3. This choice is all yours. Trying to have everyone wrapped around my fingers. I only heard of Iron Mouse from that one year she won Streamer of the Year, and all the Kai Cenat fans went crazy. I was like, dog, bro, let her rock. But you see, my person didn't win. Did he pass? He passed. Okay, then P4. That's how it is. It's us or them. And if they win, then that means we lost. And now I'm angry. Oh, I know about this too. That's about it, though. What did the Kai Cenat fans do? I don't actually know anything about Kai Cenat. When I say that VTubers sing at the MLB game, saw that VTuber sing at the MLB game, I could not imagine how hard I would cringe if I was actually there. Oh my god. Man can't handle JPEG singing and dancing on a screen. More news at 11. Steven, if you were at the ball game, would you have hidden your power level? Hell nah! If I actually cared for the VTubers that were showing up at the, I think it was a Red Sox game, if I had seen them, I would have popped off hard. Who cares if people know that I enjoy VTubers? I don't care if people around me know that I enjoy what I enjoy. It's only a little bit weird when it gets to, like, extremes, which I don't believe that I am extreme in very much. Steven, you volunteering? What am I volunteering for? Am I volunteering for being controlled by women? Because that's nothing new. We're fighting a Ketchawaka that has water. You're not first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. Typical win-loss community harassment stuff. Wrapped around my fingers. Ooh, the first thing that came to my head, I can't say it. This is the same problem with, like, Rose and Thorns. I'm gonna say it anyway. Nah, man. I'm looking for vice versa of that scenario. What's up, Sir Salsel? I told you this is Rose and Thorns alt. I think they're just sending her hate comments and making fun because she's essentially just a picture. Then someone said, that's a grown man behind the screen, which made me laugh. Oh my god. Anyway, is this the part where Starry Eyed Ava calls HR on me and then I get arrested? Steven, are you doing okay? I am A-okay. I am just peachy. Why do you ask? You got your hub ID pinned, what, so we can watch along? What? Oh. This is a Pornhub joke, isn't it? Is that a thing? There's no way that's not a thing. That wasn't my fault. He stepped in front of me. I did it again? This guy is not gonna last in this room if I keep doing that, I'm so sorry. Move. It's not my fault, right? He's stepping in front of me. I was blasting the thing for a solid, like, what, 10 seconds? And then he walks up in front of my gun lance. And now he hits me! He's doing this on purpose. Because gun lance on longsword Violence continues, I guess. Sir, how can it be called a hate crime if I loved doing it? Okay, can you stop shooting me in the back of the head, please? Thank you. Yeah, Kai tried to kill that stuff. I think it's because he became more mainstream, which means he has to turn down the hate stuff in his community. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know anything about his character, but I'm glad that he would nip that in the bud as soon as it starts cropping up, right? Still comes out every now and then, but it was definitely worse before. One of the few times I gave him a W. Why is he taking L's? You know what? Never mind. I don't care about the other L's he might be taking. Imagine Steven on the road driving? Or rioting like some content creators have caused. He's just not my type of streamer, to be honest. The only one I legit watched Kai... The only time I legit watched Kai was that Red Dead marathon he did, because I love that. That was my last one. Alright! GG's, my man's Ephraim. Forgive me. Chat, what car do you think Strones would drive? Something with 4 wheels and a roof. Nissan Altima. Thanks for that, Steven. Thanks for what? What did I do? I'll let you know when I can take you up on that offer. Man, am I glad I'm not white. I would have turned beet red with reading that one. Whatever this thing is. What is this? Sonic? A Sonic car? That sure is taking a while to load. Nice Trojan. Yo, wait, hold on. This car is fire. I'd drive the hell out of this. I gotta call up my brother real quick. Maybe he can grab me one. What am I doing again? Oh, what? Whose turn is it? I think it's P2. Yeah, it's P2. I knew he'd like it. I'm never wrong. Oh, man. Guy who likes Sonic-themed car. Who could have guessed? The gloom of the 1001 nights. Oh, we're fighting the Adel Ka again. More like the adult cock and balls, am I right? Okay, he's gone. Hang on, I'm using a different weapon. Frick fighting this thing with a gun lance. I'm just gonna blast my teammates and then they're gonna get mad at me. What do I even fight this thing with? There's like nothing that I think is good for this. Screw it. Let's not that one. Chat, pick a weapon for me. First one, a type of weapon that I see. That's what we go with. Hammer. Don't have one. And then like moths to a flame. Swax. Aight. Mallet. You're so funny. Why do you ask then? Because I have plenty of other weapons. I don't remember what element, if this thing has one at all. I don't think it does. I don't remember if Bombarder... Ballista, Crag Shot, Gunlance, and Cannon damage. Yeah, no, that wouldn't affect the explosion from the Elemental Discharge from the Switch Axe. Hammer's the best weapon in the game? That's... you're just capping. You're just lying to people. It can stun the monster. You know what else can stun the monster? Love. They'll take care of the microplastics. I'm referencing something that none of you understand. I don't know why I'm bothering to do this. You know what else can take care of the... can stun the monster? The heckin' Charge Blade and the Sword and Shield. And I think there was one more. Oh, I guess anything that you put Punish Draw on, but I've only ever put Punish Draw on the Greatsword. I never did find out if the motion value is what determines how powerful your stun is with Punish Draw. I don't know how those work. Oof, that guy is just a little bit too late. What's up, Dog the Dog? Back when I played Monster Hunter World, the hammer was fun. Ew. I wonder if it's possible to kill this thing before he has phase transitions, or if he's health gated. Oof. I feel like they would health gate this monster. I don't know why Steven has such a hate boner for the hammer, because it's... I think it's because I use it, smiley face. No. I dislike the hammer because I always feel like I should be hitting the thing in the face. every time. And when I can't do that, it just feels like garbage. Metal Gear? Oops. This is a whole weapon, by the way, or at least on aerial style. I have to reload. R for reload. Can the bow drop stun balls in this game? I don't think so. That also, you reminded me, there's ammo types that stun for the bowgun. I never played bow in any game outside of Monster Hunter Wilds and Monster Hunter Freedom, but the only time I played bow in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite was way back when I was too scared to use any other weapon, because I was like, I can't fight these larger-than-life monsters at close range, they'll kill me. If I go in, I might die. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay, I got most of what I wanted. Ow. Ow. Hammer and Wilds is crazy. You get accidental offsets all the time. Offsets? What is an offset? What do you mean? Okay, going to politics now to see if we are losing Alaska or not. Whoa, what? What did I miss? Maybe I don't want to know. But see ya. The polar bears have had enough. Crazy to me that this is the final boss of this game. I'm wondering why, like, the idea is that this thing's silk is so powerful that he's able to just do whatever the hell this is, right? He's able to just make his own nest wherever he feels like and fling around Dragonators like it's nothing. But I think this is the only instance that I've ever seen of an insect monster being this powerful. I'm wondering if, Monster Hunter Frontier has anything on the same level. Because usually you see, like, Fatalises, or something like the Fatalis as the final boss, right? Because dragon-like monsters are major hindrances to the environment and everything around it. But this one... I think this one just went to a place... I think it just went to a city and then just tore it down and then decided to make it its nest. Hence why there are walls here that even those are being held up by its silk, as you can see. Like, this whole place is just its nest. But basically, I question this because there are other monsters that are on similar power levels or similar scales. I've been killed. Yup. that are, like, they possibly seemingly more powerful, in fact. Like, the Fatalis is just an age-old monster that you just cannot kill because supposedly it can regenerate from a singular scale. And then you have something like the Dalamatter, which just sleeps in the core of the earth, and the second it wakes up, it's supposed to just shatter all of the planet. So, how is this thing on that same scale of power? What makes this thing... Oh my god, and it's after I pop the frickin' max potion, of course. And now you can see now that it's dead and its silk dissipates. It's bright skies again because everything has to collapse. So you came to its nest to kill it? That's crazy. It came here to kill people! And we all know people are the only thing that matter. That's right, monsters are not people. And why doesn't Fatalis armor turn into a baby Fatalis? Good question? I don't think it's like... I don't think it's like a matter of asexual reproduction, where you break off part of it and then it turns into another thing from budding. I think it still has to be its own center thing. Like, I think you can break off parts of it and be like, okay, this is really powerful and really strong, but this isn't going to turn into another Fatalis. Hopefully. To answer your earlier question, Trump and Putin are having a meeting in Alaska in a few hours. Ah, okay. I see. Did not know that. Whoops. The polar bears know what to do. Whose turn was that? Was that P2? P3? And then he's gonna pass. Pass. Got it. P4. What the frick? Okay. I love Huntathons, Charlie. I love mass monster genocide. What are we doing? Fighting for our lives. Alright, what's the majority element I gotta protect against here? Actually, you know what? I ain't even gonna look at this anymore. Tell you what. Water... Barter. Maybe I should just always eat for that if I'm using Gunlance, that way I can get Bombarder and then lose it the second I cart. Oops. So me and my wife started rewatching Naruto. I'm so sorry. Actually, wait. Base Naruto is based. It's only when it gets to Shippuden where it starts to get to power level scaling stuff. And I just realized Sasuke's a fraud who is he beat, and that's people's favorite character. I mean, isn't that the point? He starts out weak, but he's really calm and collected, so, you know, a lot of people are like, this is the guy I care about, right? He's popular with the ladies. And then he's actually really just one of the weakest there is, actually. Same level, or a similar level of weak as Naruto. Like, the whole thing is that his journey is to get stronger by whatever means to, you know, kill his brother. You know, I feel like what Itachi did to Sasuke was, like, infinitely worse than just killing him. Don't you think? I feel like with just killing him, like, oh, frick me. Yeah, I feel like with just killing him, like, that's it. It's said and done. He's gone. But with making him live most of his life with thinking that he is the villain, finally getting next to him, killing him, and then he's like, by the way, it was all an elaborate 20-year-long prank. Congrats. Like, come on, man. I don't know. Pranks just as hard as those college students that said they thought they would get jobs once they hit the job market. Is that a joke in poor taste? I hope not. Ow. Double ow. Nah, get pranked, nerd. Okay. Too early. Boy was not mentally there. 20-year prank will now. Too early. I wonder if the desync of the game has anything to do with my parry window. Like, if somebody has a really high ping, I've noticed that there are sometimes where I'll press what is the parry button, and then, got his ass. I'll press the parry button and then get it way later than I thought I would be able to. Which makes me think, maybe I'm getting that parry on the other player's screen, but not on my own. And the netcode is telling me that I got it right. Thank you for the follow, Zambus the Hedgehog. Forgive me if I've said that name incorrectly. I said that because you'll see Sasuke do some cool stuff, then the show cuts to commercial, then comes back on, and he's getting washed every time. Well, I mean, the thing about him is just like frickin' Naruto, he starts out with just potential. Like, they're the two sides of the same coin, right? I think even from the beginning they were trying to establish something like that. Naruto sucks, and there's nothing that he can do by himself, so he just gets whatever help he can from everyone around him. And then later on, Sasuke starts out and he kind of sucks, and he's able to accomplish a good amount on his own, but he still needs to keep trying and working for it, and he does. And In a lot of cases, that involves theft of other people's abilities. Damn it. I'm really glad I was able to still block that. What's up, Last Raven? Main protag starting off from a low point makes the high point feel higher. Exactly. But Sasuke's not the main protag. The stuff that involves him and like the weird crazy alien stuff, that came way later, and I think it was a lot less interesting. I've only heard bits and pieces because I haven't actually watched the show myself. But from what I remember hearing, once we hit Shippuden, it just became like, what's happening? And then once we hit Boruto, it's like even more, what's happening? Because you can see, like, the struggles of Naruto and then the people around him and all of the bad stuff that's happening in the beginning of Naruto. And I feel like most of it makes sense, and there's still, like, political struggles. But eventually, once it hits Shippuden, it's just like, here's power scaling upon power scaling, and it just keeps getting worse. Who cares about the relations between the Hidden Leaf and the Hidden Rain and everyone else? No one cares anymore, right? That doesn't matter. It's all about Madara trying to put everyone in the infinite Tsukiyomi. And the origin of ninjutsu in general. Say Boruto is not canon? Who's they? And since when? What? Why? When did that happen? Rip that guy. I cannot use another shell. So I just have to do that until I can do this. Ha! Ha! Ha ha! I didn't need to do that. You were dying. I was popping off on a corpse. I think the whole tailed beast thing was added later on, since the one-tailed beast was originally just a sand demon spirit thing. Really? That would make sense. You know, the first time I found out about the tailed beast existing was from a Game Boy game. Like, I didn't know what was going on, and then something about... It was like one of the... There was like an old lady that tells you about Jinchuriki, and that Gaara's got the one-tailed beast inside of him, and I'm just like, wait, what? What are you talking about? What's happening? And then the rest of the Akatsuki showed up, and then the rest of that Game Boy game is just kind of gone from my mind. Shippuden was like a hit or miss. I liked the War and Madara introduction. I don't know anything about the Madara introduction, or what... Was there another Great Ninja War that happened and actually was shown on screen? Because I never got to experience that either. Oof. I suck at parrying things, bro. Why do I even bother? That idea that I came up with before would be useless on me. So you have a big part of the story that felt like it was just being made up as they went. Oh, man. I mean, that's how some stories can go, right? Kingdom Hearts does that, although it is debatably just bad. And in some places, it's just not debatable. I guess the best way that you can do that is just how good you are at improvising and making sure that things make sense. And I would say that Kingdom Hearts is not very great about it in most cases. Naruto, I don't know how much better it is. I keep trying to do the anti-air poke, and I keep remembering I can't do that. That's not something I can do with a Depth-style gun lance. thinks everyone that Sasuke beat, not even in the Storm games, Lamau? The Storm games? Was that... What are the Storm games? Was that the one where they're, like, in the forest and then there's the village hidden with sound or whatever, interfering with the entire test? And they're screwing people up. Ow. 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 I love being serrated. Hunted 2 Diablos Apex on Rise with Magnum Hollow set sword and the shield style. Wait, what do you mean shield style? Am I... Oh, sword and shield. Okay, wait, I'm reading that in the wrong... Hey. 2? Wait, did you, like, solo that? Where's my whetstones? Am I stupid? There they are. Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't need them. What was I talking about Naruto? Nothing about... Oh, right, political struggles, and then went to power level scaling, and then whatever the hell's going on in Boruto with, like, aliens, question mark. I don't know why they would take it into that direction. I feel like... From what I hear about Naruto, I feel like it should have stopped somewhere with, somewhere with Madara, honestly. Maybe even a little bit before. I wish I were closer. I wish I could have unleashed my shells. Yup, stun them over and over again. I see. Naruto still had aliens while Shippuden. Did it? I know that by the end of it, they started talking about some reincarnation of, like, an ancient mother spirit and her children, and, it just kind of got... That's when I started to check out. That's where I was just like, what the hell is this? You didn't do anything. What the heck, man? It's like some ancient goddess chick brings in ninjutsu to humanity, and then she has children, and one of them is like... She has children, and then I think that child had children, and then there were 2 ninja offspring from them. One of them that could do whatever the hell he wanted. One of them could do a whole bunch of stuff by himself. The other one couldn't do anything, but he found friends to make up for the gaps. And then he gets granted ninjutsu, and then the both of them go up and kill the mother of ninjutsu or whatever, and then she comes back. They find out that everything that happened was orchestrated by whatever guy, and she comes back to try to kill the both of them or something. Like, it all just seemed like, why is this here? Why did this happen? Frick me, I overheated. Good luck, I'm getting ready to get groceries, GG. Hope your groceries are good, my mans. Have a good rest of your day. Should have stopped after Sasuke left the village and Naruto, Neji, Shikamaru, and Choji went after him. What? Why? Wait, what? And you just don't get to get an answer on what happens to Sasuke past that point? I don't think that would have been okay, man. I would have been pissed off. You missed me. Stupid. No, I mean like the entire arc could have been the end. Oh, like after they get... No, because... Hold on, what happens after that, right? Sasuke goes nuts, tries to kill all of the rest of... Tries to kill all of the Kages. Gets his dick handed back to him in a plastic bag. Gets saved by something or other. I don't remember what. Then does he... Oh, right. I think he... He becomes a Shadow Hokage at the end. And helps out Naruto with a whole bunch of stuff. But what does he do after he gets slapped down by the rest of the Hokage? Nothing? Does he just do nothing? And, like, prepare for the fight with Madara? Should have ended at the Chunin exams. Neji just RKO's Naruto and he never becomes Hokage. Yeah. Is my inventory full yet? It's getting close. I simply will not carve this Gormagala. Not Gormagala. What the hell are you again? Frick me. I don't remember what your name is. I don't care to find out. Oh. Valstrax. Tried to block that, but I didn't get it. Oops. I don't actually know what you can do. No! 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 I know the show's called Naruto, but he should have lost that fight with Neji. Power of the pen, yeah. That's how it be. Rip that guy. Oh, P4 again. Unless, well, now what? Now what do we do, bro? It's over. Day one, we lost. What's the hunt of the day? You got anything that I don't hate? I didn't pay attention to what we're killing. It don't matter. None of this matters. I am pressing the wrong buttons. I only have a problem with writing where a character just pulls some stupid stuff out of their ass when it's written in such a way where this power does whatever the hell I feel like it should do at the time. Like, a good example, always gotta bring it back to BlazBlue. A good example is the power of order in BlazBlue because it does basically exactly what I just said. It does whatever the hell the writer feels like it should do. It can make somebody immortal, it can make them more powerful physically if they need to, it can let them even observe someone else if they need to do that. But I don't think Naruto has it where the tailed beast can just do whatever it wants, right? Isn't it more just whenever Naruto can't use his chakra, the tailed beast chakra overflows and then gives him access to some other techniques as well as physical strength? Hot takes, Sailor Moon beats Goku. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is the best anime. Piccolo is black. That is okay, hang on. That's not a hot take. Um and DMC2 wasn't that bad. I don't know about DMC2. I didn't get to finish that game, but you know, I think me not being willing to finish that game should be a little bit telling of how good of a game it is. As for the rest of what you've said, am I getting a freaking migraine right now? I don't think I am. I think the colors are just screwing with me. As for the rest of what you said, I don't know anything about Sailor Moon. The only thing I know is Sailor Venus and some ability called the Moony Moony Love Me Moonbeam. And then the rest of it is just whatever. Something about magical girl transformations. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Isn't, like, the original Fullmetal Alchemist a little bit more... I guess both are good. I don't know. I didn't finish Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Or Fullmetal Alchemist. But I did like both. One detail that I remember kind of bothering me a little bit was the fact that... So there's like an entire arc where there's a guy, Barry the Chopper. He's a serial killer, dresses as a woman. He shows up, and he almost kills Ed in the beginning. And once Ed finds out and he's able to turn the situation around, he gets him arrested, right? And then later on, he comes back as the same thing that Alphonse is, where he's just a soul attached to a suit of armor. I don't remember Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood addressing that in the same way. I think it maybe, like, touched upon Barry the Chopper for, like, half a second, and then showed him in the armor doing the crazy serial killer stuff. Not really sure. I think I am getting a migraine. My vision is starting to get difficult. This sucks. I wanted to go to the gym. I guess I can still go, but, you know, light sensitivity and all that. Ow. Getting difficult to read. Brotherhood followed the manga. Barry was, ouch, already in the armor, I think. But they did say he was a serial killer. Okay. I mean, I think, from what I remember, they actually show him, trying to kill Ed in the original Fullmetal Alchemist and don't do so in Brotherhood. It could have been vice versa. Whichever one had him almost kill Ed, that's the one I liked more. Barry the Chopper, haha, Tenjin, ha 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 ha. It's gotta be a +2 though. +0, bro. Plus or minus 0. Those are somewhat mid-takes. I mean, half are true. And Maleficent is sexy. I disagree with that one. Hang on a second. Her weird hat thing is... her cowl? Whatever you want to call that. I don't like it. This is true darkness. What are we hunting? Oh, right. I might complete this hunt and then pack it up. Depending on... oh, yep, there's a more extreme aura starting. It's gonna become significantly more difficult to read your comments in chat, by the way, because of this. Just to let you guys know. Their horns? Horns are all you need? I mean, I get the idea. I get the appeal to horns, too, for a very specific reason, but I don't think Maleficents are good for that. You hating? I don't hate Maleficent, I just don't think she's hot. I meant to... Perfect. Whatever. Tell me that if she came up to you and said, drop them drawers, you're not? I'm not. Can't I make this same argument about frickin'... What's her name? Emma Frost? I guess I would need Young Yojimbo for that. He's the one that said the whole thing about black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Oh right, I'm still stinky. And I have no way of cleaning this off. Oof. Oh, it went. Oh, man. What the heck? It's so far away. Yeah, nah, man. I don't see Maleficent like that. I don't think I see any Disney character like that, except for maybe, like, what, Ariel? And that's even a maybe. Maybe... What's Lilo's sister's name again? Maybe her. Probably not. I'm here. Right. Screw it. I'm just gonna do it. I don't gotta think about this. Wish they would killed you. Ow. And it's dead. Isn't Ariel like 13? You're kidding. Please say psych. But Steven, I'll miss you. About with the me packing it up. Are you on a delay? I feel like you're on a bit of a delay. Unless you were just late to say this. Either way. I mean, I can't see, Ava. I can't. Nothing like this. I can only kind of see. And plus, in about probably 10 minutes now, I'll have like a splitting headache, more than likely. It could be like one of those migraines that I get where I just get the aura and then not very much of a headache. I'm working, no delay. Oh, okay. Google says she's 16. Oh, we freaking lost, bro. It's over for me. Melly... Is that an I? Oh yeah, it's supposed to be Maleficent. Melly's got the dragon... shape-shifting power. Your mind isn't taking you where you could take... Mine isn't taking you where she could take you. It's like saying Mystique is not hot. She can be whatever you want. But I want her to be her. And also, I'm not into dragons like that, bro. Maybe frickin' Grape-chan. The Chan is no longer part of her name. But no. 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 Not like an actual dragon with a dragon body. Thank you for that. Ouch. I really wish I could play better for you, my mans, but like, I really just can only barely see you. I was stressed because they changed my skills twice. Oh, man. Had chat and calls at the same time. That's what I was thinking. Thought she was 16. That's pretty forgiving for a medieval story. Is it? Oh. Oh, no. Right. I should have at least swung so that I could reload. People like grapes. That is true. I do like grapes. You missed! How? You're on top of me! You are inside me! All 8 inches! Nothing! It's just like Apex Legends. Hope you feel better? Yeah, I will. The only thing that I'm concerned about is not being able to go to the gym, because I skipped leg day last week. Not intentionally be it, but I did still do it. I don't want to do the same again today, but I'm hoping after I just lay down for a while, I'll be able to at the very least see again. And I'm hoping that whatever the hell I do at the gym does not make my migraine worse. I've been watered. I'm dying? I'm going to pop a max potion. Oh yeah, grapes are good. There are lots of good varieties of grapes. My favorite are the green ones. I didn't unblock fast enough. I was hoping to... Thank you for that. I was hoping to perfect guard, but I think I needed to perfect guard twice. Man, it's been a while since I got a migraine. Why is this happening now? Armored grapes, huh? Horny thoughts overwhelm you. If I had a migraine for every horny thought that has ever crossed my mind, I'd be holding my head like a Psyduck. Good reference. Thanks. What am I doing? Gotta beat it before stream or something, man. Sometimes I don't have time, okay? Don't move? Good. Thank you for being on point with the life powders. I don't know if you can actually hear me. Oh. Oh my god! Got his ass. Okay, alright. You got me thinking about horns. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You got me thinking about horns. Bats. Trying to think about whichever characters with horn designs that I actually like. Ow. This is not cool. Please do not kill me. Alright, I'm not happy. And I'm gonna not... Oh, no, 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 we're good. Or pull a DSP. What, jerk it and not realize that my camera's on? I fear that sometimes, legitimately. Like, sometimes I really be afraid that, like, my stream is running, and I pull up some porn on my computer, and I don't realize it. I've even had, like, I don't know if I should admit to this. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Frick me, man. I've even had some instances of being afraid that instead of a VOD that I have uploaded to YouTube, it's just, like, one of the various instances of porn that I have saved on my computer. Glad that didn't kill me. Oh! I'm not dead. How many more feints do we have? In reality, you're just MODOK. You analyze horny mental organism designed only for cum. Okay. I hate this. +2. I'll give you the 1. I hit him in the back? What the heck? Oh! This ain't cool, man. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. We're okay-ish. It's my turn to save you. Can you piss off Thunderbugs? Bruh. I would imagine a Shabriri grape would be the firmness of those grapes, but they taste delicious. Yeah? I don't think I ever want to consume a Shabriri grape. It is dead. Jury has horns? What are you talking about, Jury has horns? Jury doesn't have horns. Unless there's a costume that I'm missing out on. Her hair... Her hair looks like horns. That's... I guess that is kind of true. That's not what... That's not why Stronge likes her. Ha 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 ha. I got it. This +2 will be like the Umasume trophies. I'll get +30 channel points for it too. Uh-huh. Alright. I think most of my vision has started to clear up. However, the left hemisphere of my head has started to hurt a little bit. What's next? I'm right behind you, man. You seem to know where these things spawn. Pain. Let the pain speak to me. Now, some of my vision is still gone. Upper right area of my vision is still mildly messed up. You didn't touch me. You broke its face and I couldn't... It should have been me, not him. It isn't fair. I'm dead. Yep. Oh! I'm so sorry. Was that stuff on the Mizu's face? What are you talking about? Look normal to me. There aren't any varying types of Mizutsune that I know of in this game outside of the Soul Seer Mizutsune. Gonna hop out. Fun hunts, nerds. Oops. Where's the heckin' before he... There we go. Alright, nice. Now I can do this. Alright. Yeah, that's gonna do it. My freaking eyes. My head. I'm gonna go grab some food. And I'm gonna shut it all off. What's the button that I'm looking for? This button. That's interesting. I really just don't have to... That's really nice. That's a really nice feeling. I don't have to go to my other monitor anymore. I really can just have anything on my capture card showing up on my main monitor. The only thing that I want now is a different kind of capture card that has a little bit better colors. That way I don't have to deal with adjusting my colors every time. But, you know, desire and humanity and all that good stuff and sinning. Probably didn't make much sense to any of you, but it doesn't need to. Don't worry about it. Who's doing what? Get better for SF6 tomorrow? I didn't say I was going to play SF6. I was going to try to lab in Grand Blue with Avatar Belial, and then ultimately uninstall the game because I haven't done anything to guard cancel. Who's doing what that I can raid right now? Boy, oh boy. Shy Lily is doing a hand cam for V-cards. I forgot there was a new set of V-cards being released recently. Silverveil's doing a 24-hour thing, and she's playing Slay the Princess. Diaphone's playing Street Fighter 6. Enos is playing Jump King, but I think I raided her recently. Grape is doing art-related stuff. Sleepy Peach is playing Fall Guys. I haven't seen her stream in a while. Maybe it's because I haven't been looking very hard. I'm not sure. Nikkei Nada is playing Wu Chang. Starly's playing Minecraft. I think I'm gonna send you guys to Grape. Even though I don't usually raid into art streams, I might as well this time, right? Why not? When's the last time I raided Grape? I was talking about her a whole lot recently. Been like 20 days since. Alright, that's long enough. Why not? Go watch Grape. Raid me? Are you streaming? Unless this has another meaning. Okay, that answers my question. I don't think that's what he can do with his stream. Oh yeah, okay. Minecraft. Something about Steve. What did you say about Minecraft? Flips massive dildo on table. Anyway, that's gonna do it. That's it. We done. As for the schedule, tomorrow I will be back with Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully go into the lab a little bit with Avatar Belial, see how my character has changed, and see if he's any better or worse. Next week, Monday is random. Tuesday is going to be heckin'... what's wrong with me? Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Wednesday, I don't know what game it'll be because I have to change it because Sifu is apparently so poorly optimized that it overheats the hell out of my CPU. Thursday is going to be Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Friday is going to be another Monster Hunter, but I'm not sure which one. And then Saturday is going to be question marks fighting game, but it'll be a fighting game nonetheless. If you guys got anything to say to me or anyone else who's decided to join, hit up the Discord below the stream. If you click the picture that says Discord, I'm gonna go do things, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, or night, whatever time might be for you. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.